Welcome back guys to another episode of Real Hobby. Today I'll be showing you how to do a balance chain delete kit. No, I'm not from there. I'm really no good at doing accents at all. I'll just stick with my pathetic one. Yeah, right, so guys, balance chain delete kit. Why balance chains and shafts was produced on the Saab engine was to smooth out the revs, to make it a smoother engine to run. Now, the reason why people delete them is, one, they spin twice the engine speed. So if you're revving at 5,000 RPM, the balance shafts are revving at 10,000 RPM. Also, they do drag on the engine power itself. So obviously by deleting them, it's giving the engine a little bit more energy rather than waste it trying to turn them. And then another reason why we delete the balance shaft is due to oil pressure. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do it, and the easiest way of doing it won't necessarily give you an increase of oil pressure, but will give you more chance of the engine surviving without the there we go again, it's gone. What was I saying? Balance chains. Yeah. Gone. Damn it. Yeah, the reason why we delete them, I really need to start scripting this. I can't, I think. Dean, I need you. Where are you? Yeah, so we get rid of the balance chains. So obviously they rev up more freely. Less chance of the chain snapping or one of the shafts seizing. Yeah, and obviously if you're going to do it the proper way, you need to get in touch with Nick Chisholm. He does a full delete kit. And that will increase your overall oil pressure. The reason why that is because you've got your oil ways that come up through your block up to here, which you'll see there, that groove. So basically that feeds this balance shaft, which spins. So then it goes right there, and then it goes up to this balance shaft idler pulley for the chain. So obviously, by blanking this off, you can pull that out. That then seals it back up to there. Gives you a slight increased oil pressure. Same again over here. You've got your oil ways coming up to this balance shaft. Blank that off. More oil pressure. And obviously this here is your tensioner. Basically, it goes on like that. Spin that. And then that there is your oil feed for the, yeah it is, yeah. Oh, I starting to doubt myself then. Yeah, so basically how you can do it on the cheap way is leave these all in situ, take the chain off, M6 tap in there, now get a decent quality one, keep it lubed up as you're tapping into it, and keep coming back out. And then all you need is a small M6 by 1 bolt, 10mm head, decent washer. And what I normally do, make sure you get all the swarf out, get a nice little magnetic screwdriver in there, get the swarf out. What you can do is get the M6 bolt, put some good thread lock around it, tighten it up, let it set, job's a good one. Or the better way, the proper way. Nick Chisholm again, like I say, withdraw these balance shafts. Now, on decent oil changed engines, these, undo that there, will literally just slide straight out. But I've known them where they won't. They're solid. So obviously, withdraw that, withdraw that, withdraw that. Nick will send you a grub screw. Either way, you've got to tap that out to blank it off. Or you can get in touch with Aaron Alty. He did actually make a plate which bolts straight across there and seal around it. So then you get little, what they call now? This is why I need to script it. Oh, shims. Shims, would they be called? Blank shims? Yeah, where you aluminium shims, which you knock into the block. So you don't have to worry about knocking one into that. As soon as you knock one into this one, it automatically blocks that off. And also, there's an oil feed that comes up to the shaft bearing here. And also here as well. another one there. So basically, to gain access there, Nick sends you new core plugs for there and there. So once your balance shafts are out, knock these out, and then you need to knock the bearings across here. Now these are a pain in the to do, especially if you get the wrong size blanks off Nick. Now, to make life easier for yourself, me personally, try and find out as much information on your engine and roughly what kind of year it is. The reason why is because Saab, they made 2 different size balance shafts, early and late. So obviously, can't remember now, I think 1 or 2 mil difference in diameter between early and late. But Nick Chisholm will tell you more about that. So basically that's the easy part. So obviously in the previous video I've shown you how to do the timing chain, and I said to put this M6 10mm bolt in here for the guide and this one here. And the reason why I didn't say this one is because even though if you're putting the balance chain back on or not, you need to reinstall this. That needs to go back on. So basically, put it up at an angle. Yeah, this is so awkward on your hand. So basically, sits on there. So you want to put that on there regardless. And what that also does, obviously, it allows your actual main chain guide to sit nice and flush to the block, and it just stops it bowing out over heat expansion. I mean, my very first balance chain I thought it'd be alright, so I didn't bother putting it back in. I learn by mistakes. I've made errors, everyone makes mistakes, that's how we learn. So I've messed up that time, but it wasn't my own engine, you know. So yeah, so straighten that back up. So obviously you'll notice that when you've taken it off, you've had this tension ram for the balance chain. So obviously you don't need to put that actually in. So what you want to do though is cut that straight off there. Doesn't have to be a fantastic job, but what I normally do is cut it there, and then I just smooth it round just so you got that lug on there so it can't kick anywhere. And the reason why I say that is because when you put the timing back on, it butts into that groove there. And then what that actually stops as well is this main chain guide popping forward. So make sure you do that. But I'm pretty sure regarding balance chain delete, that covers it. If you do have any questions, yeah, just comment below, hit the bell button, and see you guys next time. Cheers.